Hello, friends of Tactical Specialties, Todd Burke, and readers of the Shooting Times. I am Ellis Bennis, owner and operator of thesuperbelt.com. We create the most awesome belt that you've ever heard of. Specifically, it is fantastic for firearms owners, such as I'm sure almost all of you are. So, our belt is the Super Belt. You can check it out at thesuperbelt.com. We have both a 1.5 inch and a 1 inch variety. The 1.5 inch is by far the most popular. It goes in almost any jeans and most khakis that you can wear. We offer the 1 inch specifically for suit pants and stuff like that. The coolest thing about our belt is, first, the material is not leather. This material is a patented combination of a PVC and then an internal polymer webbing. There is no stitching. There is nothing to fray out or separate or break over time. It has 4,500 pounds of tensile strength, which is just insane. Again, it's not leather, it's not nylon, it's actually antimicrobial. Your leather belts, your nylon belts, they absorb sweat and all kinds of gross stuff. They will smell eventually, and they're gonna fade and tear apart. All leather belts and nylon belts will eventually start to fray. The stitching will come apart, the pieces of the nylon will start to come out and everything like that. That will never happen with this belt, the Super Belt. You can also see these holes. This is the oldest Super Belt, the very first one that we ever made. I've been wearing it for 6 years. This belt has pulled 4 trucks, and you can see these holes have never elongated. They are still exactly the same way as when I first punched them out of the belt. So, first and foremost, guns, right? Carrying a firearm is a really important and delicate process when it comes to all of the different accessories that you're going to have on yourself. One of the best things about the Super Belt is the vertical strength. It is very, very hard to crush this top to bottom. What that means for you as either a conceal and carry or an open carry firearm person is when you go to draw, this belt is not going to collapse or try to roll under on you whenever you draw, which is very, very important, as we all know. So, made in America, I want to show you a couple things, and I want to give you a sneak preview that we haven't really shown anybody else yet. It's not even on the website. So for you awesome Tactical Specialties fans, we're going to tell you about it first. And then also, I've got a custom promo code that you guys can actually get a discount since you're supporters of Todd and Tactical Specialties. So the first thing I want to talk about is a brand new buckle that we have in now. This is a solid stainless steel double bar roller buckle. This thing is crazy beefy. It's so sturdy, so strong. The coolest part about it too, it's stainless steel. It's never gonna rust. It's never gonna chip or fade or anything like that. There's no patina on the metal. So it's gonna last pretty much forever, just like the belt will. We have a variety of other buckle options. They're all super sturdy as well. But every other buckle that's not stainless steel has a patina. It's eventually gonna chip or fade or whatever. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just the way the metal is made. But some people prefer those. This buckle isn't even on the website yet. I'm getting ready to put it up, but I wanted to kind of give you guys a sneak preview of something brand new. And if you order with the code, if this hasn't been added to the website yet, I'll send you a follow-up email. And if you want this buckle, let me know. I've only got a few of them, but obviously I can order more. So this is kind of a Tactical Specialties exclusive. We have the 1.5 inch in brown as well. You can order any of our buckle options on any of the 1.5 inch, and I'll show you all the buckles here in a second. You can also customize the number of holes, the pattern of the holes, and the length of the tongue. So again, for those folks that want a longer distance between the end of their belt and that first hole, we can do that. We also offer 7 holes at 1 inch apart, or we can do 13 holes at a 1/2 inch spacing. You can't do that in a leather belt because you will tear through those holes, but you can with the Super Belt material because it's that strong. So I already showed you the stainless steel buckle. This is just the chrome or the brass buckle. Also, it's solid brass. It's got a patina on it. It will eventually fade over and whatnot, but again, it's solid brass, so it's a great material. We also have that same style, just the oval double bar buckle in chromed over brass. Again, super sturdy buckle. This is the very first buckle that we ever offered. It's still very, very popular. It looks great on black and brown. Here's a close-up of that double bar stainless buckle. Look at the tang on this thing. It is just so beefy. So you know it's going to stand up. You know it's going to be sturdy. It's just, and it's stainless steel, so it's never going to rust. This is, before the stainless steel buckle, I'm sure is going to become the most popular. This right now is our most popular style. This is a gunmetal gray. This is the actual buckle that was on my personal belt, the one I just showed you, for 3 out of the 4 truck pulls that I did. And I still have that original buckle. It's kind of banged up, missing some patina and stuff like that, but the tang is still straight as an arrow, even after pulling 3 trucks. So this is still a very, very sturdy buckle. We also have that same style in antique nickel, which is just kind of that silver with a little bit of an antique patina to it. We've got this antique. Then we've got the antique copper. And then finally, again, we've just got that double bar gold. The last thing I'll show you is the 1-inch belts that we have. So this is our standard 1.5" in black. We have 1 inch in brown. A lot of people say this is a ladies buckle, but I tell you who disagrees with that. I have 2 active Secret Service agents currently wearing this 1-inch belt. Why? They have to carry a gun and they have to wear suit pants. 1.5-inch belts do not fit through suit pants. Then this is the 1-inch. So again, it's a very similar pattern, very similar feel, texture, and everything. It's just a half inch more narrow. We use Chicago screws for all of our belts. You can see here, this is one of the belts that I've taken apart for you. So traditionally when they're together, you've got this flap that's rolled over, and then your buckle sticks here with the tang out. That's what rolls over. We use Chicago screws, and so you can actually take the belt apart. For example, if you ever want to swap out the buckle, which we've done, I don't recommend this for anybody that carries a firearm, but we can actually do snaps on here as well. I've got a lot of guys in Texas and Oklahoma that they're really big fans of like their gigantic buckle collection. That both means a lot of buckles and gigantic buckles. So we've done some rodeo buckles and stuff like that where these are snaps and they can just pop them open, swap their buckle out. My stepdad actually carries a belt, super belt, just like that because he's got a whole bunch of extra buckles. So that's what it is. Coupon code. If you will use coupon code TACSPEC, that's TACSPEC for Tactical Specialties, at the checkout, I'll give you 10% off of the belt. And if anybody wants that stainless steel buckle, which is super beefy, I've only made my personal one and 2 others that were personal customers that I actually told them about the buckle. So this is kind of a Tactical Specialties exclusive. Do that promo code. I'll give you 10% off right there at the checkout. I'll follow up with you. Every single one of these belts is custom, handmade right here in Missouri. I make every single one of them by hand, make it just for you. You can see all the different ways that you can customize it with the tongue length, the hole spacing, and then obviously the length of the belt, which we don't just say, what's your pant size? Check that out on the website. If you have any questions, give me a shout. Ellis Bennis, thesuperbelt.com. You can email me at info@thesuperbelt.com. And hey, if you're enjoying the Tactical Specialties website, my day job is actually Ellis Bennis Floating Axe Technologies. I do web design, development, custom software programming, and digital marketing for all your small to medium-sized business needs. So shameless plug for that business as well. But check out thesuperbelt.com. Thank you so much for supporting Todd Burke and Tactical Specialties. Awesome guy, awesome training, great people to work with. If you need anything, give me a shout. Everybody have a blessed day.